Alright guys, my name is Boris Twist. Welcome back to another full moon crystal grid build with my father, the grid master himself, aka
Welcome.
aka the last serpent, aka the serpent rises.
How many different names can you come up with me today? Go.
Serpent King, Serpent Rising, the last snake, Snake King.
Better not.
Eat, pray, snake. Eat, pray, serpent.
All right.
So yeah, here we are, full moon in Aquarius. We are coming towards July 23rd, 2021. And as you guys know, we build these full moons at the end of the previous month, and this will be for the month of August. Aaron, talk to us a little bit what we got going on over here.
All right. So since this is going to be the storm moon, we're definitely in need of some rain, at least on the west coast. I know the east coast has had a little bit too much rain, so we're going to try and switch that tide up a little bit. But anyways, the main theme about this is retrieving the inner soul of peace. So all that which, what does inner peace mean to you? What does that feel like? When you're in that state of inner peace and inner calmness, what are you able to achieve? And that's kind of what the energies are going to be working with to kind of get us through this summer, because it hasn't been like difficult. It's just been busy.
Yeah, it has been busy.
It's just very, very busy.
And guys, don't forget, and I like to say it, we are going into Leo season, which is my favorite season because I'm a Leo. So,
and as we all know, if you give Leo the chance to tell you they're a Leo, they will.
They will.
All right, let's get these directions kind of called in and brought in here. Starting in with the east, the wind, color yellow, freedom, flight, movement, knowledge, wisdom, citrine. Now we're going to come over to the south, bring in the fire, color red, passion, light, warmth, destruction, because why not? A little bit of cinnabar.
To the south.
To the south. And now as we go over to the west, we're going to bring in the earth, we're going to bring in groundedness, we're going to bring in stability, nurturing, nature, all the living creatures that are on this planet, great and small.
To the
all
north.
the stuff, the old Numite.
And to the north.
And then north, bringing in the water, bringing in emotion, magic, depth, artistry, creation, thing that makes life possible. And of course, labradorite. Okay. This one's gonna be. I think I'm playing with number 6 today.
You starting off with your Vogel wands, or?
Yeah, we're starting with the Vogels, getting those guys placed in.
So this is this middle piece here, which they know, but you discussed it. This is your first mold that you've done of Organite?
Yes, this is my first Organite mold. It is basically a giant battery, a harmonizer, stabilizer, amplifier, all those things in one.
Yeah.
Because reasons.
And don't worry, guys, we will show you what I have now coined the last pyramid to be built on planet Earth. And we will show you that in a little bit. It's just not time. You have to wait and keep watching the video for the pyramid to be revealed that Aaron recently built.
Oh, yeah.
So what's new, Brother Snake, aka Crystal Chaos? I haven't seen you
Oh, yeah.
in like a week or so.
It has been a hot minute. Well, as you know, not everybody else will. Last week was my birthday.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, talk. How'd that go?
Oh, it was great. I decided to take some time to myself. I did a whole bunch of shit. Like, with you and your wife, we went out to the coast. I did some general activities with my men's group to, get out and connected. I did a solo camping trip, which was awesome. It would have been better if I didn't have a burn ban. But
Right. I see. That's something I've never done is a solo camping trip, and I don't know. It's like I'm just almost terrified about it, just because I'm not a woodsman. I'm like, I'd rather have other people there that have those strengths to handle that, and then just let me use my strengths, which is like getting people. Like I can sure as fuck get you hyped up to start a fire,
right? Like I
or
totally
keep you
feel
good
that.
company, But that's why I need to like embrace that side of me, that wild man. Start learning some of this.
Well, that's why I
Boy
really
Scout shit.
liked this place that I went, which is where we're going to be going with our group up in St. Helens there. Because there were other people there, but like not a lot of people. Like when you go to a campground and there's like 50 different campsites, and you've got people in like RVs, people with 20 people, like all in like 3 groups that are being loud and rambunctious. Like there was one larger group, but they had their own space. They were all over to themselves. Where's my hole that I'm looking for?
Oh, you dropped some. Looks like the north took a trip down south. Howdy-ho. So you had a good birthday week.
Oh yeah.
Got to get a little you time in as well.
Got myself an opportunity to do some artwork because art makes me happy.
Yeah, show off a piece of your artwork. A lot of people have it, unless is it under stuff? Okay, never mind. Guys, Aaron does create some amazing, I don't even know what to call it. It's like sacred geometry type art. When he gets in that flow, it's ridiculous. But we'll show you. We'll pull it out next month's grid, and we'll show you some of it. It's amazing.
Well, I can pull it out once I'm done building. And
okay. So once he's done building, we'll pull something out if we remember. And then obviously we'll show you guys the pyramid that Aaron just built, which is a powerhouse full of. I'll let him tell you. It's ridiculous the amount of things that are in this thing.
The short answer. It has a whole bunch of yes.
Yes. A whole bunch of
yes. What are you looking for? Yes. All right there.
What do you want to heal? Yes.
Basically.
Oh, damn, that fucking little piece. Oh, that piece right there on the top. What is that guy?
That is Celestite sitting on top of some emerald.
I'm already feeling this grid.
I've only been playing with one stone so far.
I don't think I've seen you using that big of amethysts in one of your grids before.
Well, back in November, I actually gridded with this guy. This guy.
Holy shit, yes.
And with the centerpiece, this guy's unfortunately too big to have in there.
Yeah.
Which is a little on the sad side, but it is what it is.
I call that bitch Tammy. She big.
She also goes by Bertha. You know?
My dad used to call me Bertha Bubble Butt when I was a kid. Pick on me with his friends. Devastated me. I was known as Bertha Bubble Butt, I think.
That's just awkward.
Super awkward. Ooh, look at that little connector. Let's talk about the Aquarius full moon. What of your knowledge? What's going on with the Aquarius part of that?
Well, with what we know about Aquarius likes freedom. Okay?
Oh yeah.
Aquarius likes movement and flow and knowledge, wisdom.
Not being told what to do.
Not being told what to do. As you know with your own wife.
Well, let's not forget I'm an Aquarius rising as well.
That you are.
And some say your rising is pretty strong in a lot of you.
Oh yeah. Like your rising is your outward personality and kind of how other people perceive you or how you want them to perceive you.
Yeah. So that means people perceive me as a fucking weird duck, basically.
Basically.
Damn, this looks crazy. I got the wide angle on now. It just looks... It looks ancient.
No.
It's like an ancient design.
It is what it is.
Wow.
Big question is to want the Herkimer system.
I love you so much. You're my everything.
Careful, she might actually take your soul if you do that too.
Jesus. You heard the man. The last fucking serpent. You guys heard it. If you don't hear from me in the next couple weeks, it's because Aaron programmed this amethyst to take my soul.
No,
So-
it's because you offered your soul to it. Get it?
I do not agree.
Do not
I do
blame
not
me.
agree. No, you cannot have my soul, amethyst.
Alright, okay. Say it like you mean it.
Thank you. I appreciate you respecting my boundaries there.
Gotta remember, these are sentient beings.
Yeah, they are.
You make them a promise, they expect you to keep it.
Look at these beautiful Herkimer Diamonds, guys. And these actually come from upstate New York, a couple hours away from where we're from.
Some of them, yes. Some of these are actually Pachamers.
But the original Herkimer Diamond comes from Herkimer, New York. Right?
Yeah, if it has the name Herkimer Diamond, it is from Herkimer, New York. If it comes from somewhere like Pakistan, they tend to be called a Pachamar. If it's the Arkansas variant, they call it an Arkimer. I mean, so creative.
Right here, guys, we're live streaming into our community crystal group. And like I always say, not everybody is in this group. If you would like to submit an application to be in the group to get these behind the scenes live streams and breakdowns, because Aaron does a lot of breakdowns.
Oh yeah, and if you want to know what I mean by the Pachamers, the ones from Pakistan. Okay, let's see. You see how that kind of has that bluish glow in it?
Mm-hmm.
Same with like over here, how it just like translutes differently.
Mm-hmm.
Those have petroleum in it. And, well, as we all know about Pakistan, it has a whole bunch of oil.
Mm-hmm.
So all the ones that like lit up really brightly, those have petroleum. Yeah, these guys right here, these guys over here, they all have petroleum in it.
Yeah, beautiful. Yep. So yeah, guys, if you want to put an application in to be in the community, just email the email below in the description, chaosgrids@gmail.com. I just had this idea pop in my head to like narrate you because of the music in the background, like to narrate you like you're a wild animal in the jungle as he approaches the grid.
Fairly accurate.
You know what I'm talking about? Like those old,
Mm-hmm.
I don't even, the Discovery Channel shows or something like.
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about.
That's where my mind went as you approach it. And look at Boris. Boris is just going crazy over here, guys. Loving life. Must be a hard life to be a kitty.
I've been throwing all the directions around today. That's a high quality Herkimer.
Let me see. Hold it right there. Let me see if I can get it focused on it. Oh yeah, that's beauty. That's a beauty. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna call him Tommy.
Let's go over here and show these guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a high quality Herkimer, guys.
Oh yeah. Like,
if you want a piece for $1,099, just hit Aaron up. You can Venmo him the money, and he'll send one to you in the mail, right, Aaron?
oh yeah, sure.
Plucked right from the Herkimer diamond itself.
Except I haven't been there in quite a bit.
So what's the purpose of the grid again?
We are retrieving inner peace.
That sounds good.
You know, like that deep inner calling that we all have comes in on various depths, wavelengths, and levels. Like we all have it. We all have that call for peace.
Peace within and peace without.
Sir.
My friend Luna, I call her Luna Moon, from Santa Fe. She always, whenever we chat, she always be peace within, and then I'll fucking. The first time she said to me, she's like peace within. Then I'm like, and peace without, and we both just started laughing our asses. So now every time I talk to her, she always says peace within, and I'll say peace without. It's funny.
I mean,
makes sense, right?
Yeah.
What are these guys?
These are Larimars.
Or as they're known in the French culture, Lamar.
I have no idea what they're called in French.
I wonder if French people like crystals.
Oh, probably.
Or are we just like weird here in America?
It's more than just an American thing. Like this is like.
Yeah, I've never thought about it as like I've always loved crystals, but like, and you know we're involved in communities that love crystals and use crystals, but like, is this a thing across the globe in different places? You know, never
I
even thought
would
of that.
think so. Because
My head is like "Meh," right now.
as society likes to tend to do,
Mm-hmm.
what happens in one place of the world is happening in multiple places.
It spreads.
All at the same time.
What do they call that? The monkey effect. You know what I'm talking about? Where they had the monkeys on the different island.
Yeah,
And
something like that.
They had like similar behavior. I mean, maybe that's a little deeper than just people like doing similar shit all around the world.
Mm. Well, it's because, like, for instance, like the compass was developed in multiple countries all at the same time, all around the world. And it's like it's kind of strange, but at the same time, makes kind of a lot of sense. Because we all started traveling and traversing the world all around the same time.
That looks nice, man. Back of my head is super numb. All right, I'm gonna go over here. Put the camera on here. So this is some of the. These are all the stones from last month's grid, right?
Yes, sir.
I won't show the pyramid, but yeah, these are all Aaron stones from last month's grid as they're integrating back into being offline. Just grab them. Sorry, I didn't mean to show you guys the bottom of the lights. I had to grab my tea. It's a cameraman slip. I messed up, but I got some tea here, guys.
Cameraman does what a cameraman does?
Yes, I am an alien, but I still need to drink the pleasures of being on Earth, and that is tea with honey in it. I am an alien. I mean, honest, that's why Aaron likes me filming these things, because he knows I have my alien bloodline, and we're like, you know, we're cool with each other.
Mm-hmm.
This freaking tea is amazing.
Unless you're a weirdo, like, I really can't be friends with you.
Yeah.
So it's just not gonna work.
Yeah, Aaron definitely will not be friends with you unless you are weird.
Because you gotta try to be on my wavelength. Like, I know it's not the easiest to do, but as long as you put forth an effort,
He will allow you to grace his presence.
jeez, how stuck up am I?
Hey, nobody said being the last serpent would be easy.
Truth.
The last great serpent has risen in 2021, July 23rd, and his name is Aaron Twist, the Grid Master. Blah. Ooh, there's a little. See what that guy's right there? I like to call that Shungite.
Mm-hmm. Gotta hyper enunciate things, or else it's not the same energy. Isn't that right, Chad?
Especially with Shungite. I don't know. Neely just one time Neely's like, "Oh, this is my Shungite," and I've been saying it whenever I hear Shungite. I have to say it that way now. You know.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's like when you hear something said in a way that you just resonate with. Like, yeah.
Oh, I gotta sit down for a second, folks. I'm getting old.
Yeah.
I'm getting old, yo.
Man.
You know what? I think yes, we do age, but I think, you know, if we believe we create our realities, and the words are spells and they're powerful, you know, I do think if you say you're getting old all the time, you're gonna feel older. You know, maybe not.
Truth.
What do you think?
Well, I've been saying I feel like an old man since I was in high school. And
people do say you're an old soul, my friend.
not just an old soul, I am fucking old. Oh, God.
That lower back, well, let's be honest. I mean, you are working with your hands and constantly bending over and massaging people. So that will get any man freaking little arthritis here and there. You know what I mean? Let's see what's in those hands as he's dumping them. That's beautiful. This guy. Look at this guy, guys. That feels good. I really want to put that in my pocket, but I'm just going to set it back here. Actually, I'm going to hold on to it until you're ready to put it on the grid. How about that?
Mm-hmm.
It just feels good, guys. See? Aaron lets me do things like this. If it was you and you're a stranger, he probably would have sliced you down with his sword in his bedroom.
If you ask.
If you ask. Nicely.
Like, I'm not that much of a dick.
I know. I'm making you out to be like
this
some
vicious
monster.
Like, you touched my shit, prepare to die. It's like, oh,
Finish
Jesus.
him. Nah, I love you, bro.
It's like, I thought I was doing better with my anger issues and my possessiveness. I guess not.
You gotta remember, I'm a little loopy today, sir.
Oh, I know. Which is why I enjoy
I
it.
told Aaron, I messaged him like 9:30 in the morning. I'm like, oh, I'm coming over. And he's like, oh, don't rush. I just woke up. And I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm coming over. And then I ate a bunch of food. I'm like, actually, I'm not coming over. I'm going to take a nap. And then, so I guess I won't need to rush. Which is cool because, you know, we both got today, so we can do that.
Mm-hmm. It's like, good things aren't meant to be rushed. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Wow, look at that, guys. Everything's connected here. I can say I am definitely feeling some energy, like rolling through my third eye area into my temples, the back of my neck. I'm definitely getting like some some numbness here and there, you know, or call them little nummies, but I can feel like the chi moving.
Yep.
Why do you love... Now, do you love making these crystal grids, Aaron, or why do you love it, and when did you first feel called to start making these? Was it just like you woke up like, hey, I'm going to start making crystal grids? Or, you know, did you get a download on one of your mushroom journeys? Like, because, you know,
that shit started before the mushrooms.
Yeah, like, I'm not going to lie, like, never met anybody that does a crystal grid quite like this, you know? So, like, where did it come from?
Most of it just kind of came. You know what I mean?
It's like, I'm just going to start building.
Yeah, like as soon as I started getting into doing energy work and Reiki and meditation and all that shit, like the next step, logically, is crystals.
Yep.
And it's like, if I'm going to get into these, I might as well have a reasoning and purpose behind it all. And do it with intention. And at first it was just kind of playing around a little bit here and there, and now it's basically evolved into what it is today, to where I'm planning grids out at, like, I already know it's gonna happen next July. And it's gonna be an interesting year.
Looks like Taj said, oh, she was, I like getting older. They were listening, so.
Oh, hi, Tiff. Hi.
Is it Tiff or Taj?
Taj, I went to college with her.
What's up, Taj? Yeah, I actually like getting older, too, because, like, I feel like I get wiser and better as I get older. And
right.
you know, us men, we become more stoic, sharper chin. You know, I feel like we look better.
We get distinguished.
Yeah, we get distinguished, like Harrison Ford shit. You know.
I mean, if I could look that good as I get older, it's like, I don't care anymore. It's like, all right.
Oh, what was I gonna ask you? Fuck, it just popped my
Your
mind.
brain just went zzz.
Before my mind was like, oh, we have a comment in our live stream. What's up, Taj? I like getting older, she says. Like I said, guys, if you want to join our crystal community to get these behind-the-scenes live streams, to fill out an application, email crystalgrids or chaosgrids@gmail.com in the description below. I'm like a car commercial.
Well, you know, if you need something sold.
Yep. Are you lost in life? Are you trying to find your way through, and the only thing you know about crystals is going on TikTok and buying a piece of moldavite and then spinning out? And then maybe you should subscribe to our YouTube channel, Chaos Grids, and get the lowdown on what's really happening on planet Earth. Oh, that's what I wanted to ask you, because you said 2022 was going to be an interesting year. Guys, we haven't done this yet in the videos yet, but Aaron, can we get an Aaron Twist, the Gridmaster prediction? What happens in the year 2022, now that it's July 2021 right now, at the end of July 2021? I want your predictions of 2022. So I want the receipts. I want to be in 22 would be like, yo, Aaron's got the fucking receipts. He said this was going to happen. And it happened. Let's get some predictions. What are you thinking? Oh, you got them written down? Damn, I didn't know you had.
I have to write this shit down or else I forget.
All right. He's got his predictions for 2022 written down, guys.
January is going to be interesting because you know how last year we
the beginning of this year?
The beginning of 2021, everything was gold based. Like we had gold chain obsidian, healers gold. Can't remember other shit. Golden healer.
Yeah, it was a lot of gold.
Like golden labradorite, golden appetite. So it was like gold, 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 gold. Next year's more so silver. But in a different sense, because we're going to be playing with Stibnite, which is that big ass guy right there.
Where is it?
Big shiny thing.
Oh, yeah, yep.
That is Stibnite. Still doing some research on that guy. We're going to be playing with Galena, which is lead. Well, if you see it, it's that kind of cubic looking, silvery, shiny shaped thing. We're going to be playing with Hematite, which, if you utilize it properly, it can have a nice sheen to it. Or if you magnetize it, it becomes silver. We're going to be playing with Lodestone and Magnetite, because magnetism. And some Axionite, which is just some fun electric shit. So all those kind of have this silver sheen to them. So it's like they look silver and everything. So that's more of purifying. Where the gold was bringing back like our power and everything like that, building up that willpower and that clarity of mind and all that. This is okay. Now we're gonna purify shit. We're gonna clean it all out.
That's interesting. I'm thinking like collectively in the world, what could happen with world events if you're purifying and cleaning everything out.
Right. Well, especially since the way that we're ending the year, it's like November. We're putting this bracelet here into action, which is basically I ain't got time for that shit. So if it is protective and sends back shit that isn't yours and you don't want, it's being sent back in November. Because then when December comes around, we are not only standing in our power, but we are also standing in our abundance. So it's like we're getting rid of all this shit we don't have time for, saying, okay, this is what I want, this is how I want it, this is how we're going to achieve it, and it's going to start to come in. And then as that's all coming in, we're going to be sitting there and making sure that it's helping to maintain our own personal balance, that we're not being thrown off kilter. We're making sure what's coming in is pure.
Yeah.
It's not tainted. It's not, dirty money. So that aspect's going on. And then we're playing around with a whole bunch of blue shit. So we're throat heart connection. February. It's going to be very much like, okay, we just purified everything. Now let's speak into existence and communicate to people what it is that needs to be said.
Yeah.
Like, because we need to do that like every year. Like.
Yeah, every year we need to learn how to communicate for sure.
Yeah, and communicate from the heart because we spend too much time not doing that. Then we got March, which we're gonna be doing some more heart-based shit, and ironically, that blue lace agate you mentioned earlier today.
That's gonna be there.
It's gonna be showing up in March, along with amethyst again, rose quartz, dioptase, and kunzite.
Woo!
Which
Kunzite
and hiddenite are big heart healers and high heart healer. Mixing that with the rose quartz, which is a heart healer, with the amethyst, which is a head and spirit healer, dioptase, which is a heart bridger, the blue lace agate, which is communicating.
So many bridges.
Yeah, it's like, because it's also got kyanite as being a big role in this one as well. So really just bridging everything together right here, because this is what's needed. Because we just did spend a whole bunch
2022 is looking crazy.
Oh yeah. Because in April we're going back into kind of doing what we did for the last 2 years, doing immune system boosts, magnesium, zinc, shungite, amber. May's kind of interesting because now that we did all that healing, all that releasing, it's setting that a resetting of the ground, and then bursting through everything, coming on up. Yeah, that we're going to be doing a lot of bringing in again, but this time bringing in heart energy, which is kind of similar to some things that we've done this year.
Yeah. I feel like you brought in a lot of heart energy.
Yeah, it's like this grid here is actually going to be fairly similar, except for where this one's more of a calming, easing sensation. This one's going to be like, okay, we got Morganite. We're going to attract that love we want to bring in. We got Malachite, which is going to help to stabilize our emotions and make sure we're not overreacting with those emotions. We got Larimar to help bring in that soulmate type energy that we're looking for. That's all right in here. We got Danbarite, which is taking in that higher self and giving it kind of the control of the reins and matching these energies with this energy. Because this is also going to be matched with the Herkimer Diamond. So the Danbarite Herkimer Diamond combo is going to be like bringing that all those lost pieces of the soul when it comes to love and like self-acceptance and everything, just like right back in. And then, throwing in some garnet, because if we're going to be playing around with the heart,
we got to play with some garnet.
You gotta stimulate that passion, bring it in from the deep.
Rolling in the deep.
Because next year in July, the full moon is a super moon on my birthday.
Do you know what it's in?
It's gonna be in Capricorn.
Woo!
But
Holy shit! Super full moon on your birthday?
Super full moon on my birthday.
God damn!
And because of that, I just decided I was gonna be amplifying the kind of energies of Cancer. So we got Moonstone, Ruby, Opal, Carnelian, Blue Chalcedony, and I'm debating with either Q-Sera or Kyanite. Not certain yet. We'll figure it out. Or maybe like throw Garnet into there again, because...
Guys, you're getting the breakdown, the prediction, 2022 grids that are coming. Like, get ready. Oh, looks like we got another comment from Hananil Perez. She says, go, Chaos Grids. Hi, honey. Go, Chaos Grids. Hey, go, Chaos Grids. Hey.
That just makes me like my brain almost go like go Power Rangers.
I think that's what it was. Go instead of go Chaos Rangers. All right, guys, we're live. We're streaming into the community. I'm here filming for YouTube. It's your boy Chad Diamond Danbarite.
Yes.
When you said Danbarite, I was like, my last name's Dan. We got the Gridmaster Aaron Twist and it's your boy Chad Diamond Danbarite. And we're here.
Now we just have to convince your wife to legally change that to your last name.
Right. Yo, will you call me that in all our videos from now on? When we do crystal work?
I will do my best to call you Chad Danbarite as many times as possible.
Well, you gotta throw the diamond in there because it rolls off the tongue.
Chad Diamond Danbarite. Yeah, you got
it
that.
Works.
It works. It just works.
For anybody watching right now on the live stream in the crystal community, please refer to me as Chad Diamond Danbarite. Thank you.
If you don't, he might cry. And
I may shed a tear if you don't.
But he also might shed a tear if you do. So,
I mean, we are going into Leo season, y'all. Where my Leos at? Smash that heart button or put a 1 in the comments if you're a Leo. Let's go.
Both of those are Cancers.
God damn it. We've got Taj and Hani are both Cancers.
Mm-hmm.
If you're a Leo and you're watching, smash that heart button.
Me and my sisters gotta represent,
All your Cancer sisters.
Cause ain't nobody play like a Cancer can play.
Ain't no mountain high enough. Alright, guys. I need another tea break. Let me see if I can grab my tea. Oh, no. It's right here.
Breaking of the tea.
I need my bloody... I need a spot of tea. Yo, Harry Potter is on HBO Max now. Just for you people on YouTube to know. I've only seen 4 of them. I can't believe I still haven't fucking finished that series.
I mean, it's pretty good. And I'll be nice and not throw any politicalized shit in there.
Well, there's political
Oh,
things to do with Harry Potter.
oh, J.K. Rowling is definitely.
She's falling off the map.
She's
What'd she
said
do?
some things probably shouldn't have said, like very transphobic,
Mm.
and
I didn't-
basically like started writing like stated that Dumbledore was gay with somebody, but it's only like in spoken canon, not in the actual written like oh yeah she says in like a publicity thing that he's gay,
Mm-hmm.
but in any of the movies or the books, nothing.
He's not gay. Well, was that her decision? I mean,
Oh, it
Isn't
was
that-
her decision during the like conferences
Mhm.
to make that claim. Where it's
interesting.
like there's really nothing to really support it outside of the fact that she said it during the press conference.
That he was gay.
Yeah, it's just like
That's weird.
in kind of a way to make herself not look as bad towards the LGBT community.
Uh,
Where it's like if you're gonna make a gay character, just make him fucking gay. Like, it's not that big of a deal,
yeah, I love gay people.
right?
I prefer gay people over straight people. You know.
Dude, I love my gay friends because they are some of the few people that tell you it's straight,
Mm-hmm.
which is a very ironic statement. Like, why are the only gay, like people who can talk straight to you gay?
I don't know. That's a
'Cause,
question. That's a question
straight
for the
people
community.
will like talk around in circles at you. It's like it's a game.
It's a fucking game.
I mean, I won't lie, I am kind of slightly guilty of that, but
We all
I
are
do
guilty
it
of shit and
mostly
said
for
shit
fun.
that we probably regret.
Well, I'm saying for talking in circles.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
I like talking in circles because
I think
it
it's fun.
confuses people.
Yeah, I think it's fun.
And if I can confuse you, the easier I can confuse you, the better.
If I can confuse you, the easier I can control you.
Essentially, that's kind of the mindset.
Yeah.
I mean, just look at this left.
You guys heard it first on Crystal Chaos YouTube's channel. The Grid Master
If
is.
you can be confused, you can be used.
Are you ready to drop a rap album? Because that was hard. If you can be confused, you can be used. If you're out on parole, you'll most likely be controlled. That doesn't even rhyme, but I can make it rhyme.
You'll figure it out.
I'll figure it out.
Do these guys want to come in and play?
You know what we forgot, Aaron?
What?
This guy I've been holding. He's just been comforting me this whole time.
Well,
And so,
I've been letting you chill with them. Because
Okay.
I already know where it's going to go.
okay, cool.
I'm just debating if I want to throw these last little amethysts in here.
I like this guy.
My goethite
Wow.
included amethyst.
Looks fucking incredible. And it's different because you always see the amethysts are all purple all the time, you know?
Yep, nope, this one's black.
Yep, just like my heart.
I was going to say that. Stole my line!
Just like my heart. Sorry, I'm fucking embodying my chaos today. Okay? Let me be.
Because that's what we do when we get together. If you can't play with chaos, then we can't play as friends.
If you can't play that could be a jingle for the channel. If you can't play with chaos, then we can't play as friends. Sounds like a fucking church hymn.
But I don't know what kind of church that is.
If you can't play with chaos, then we can't play. Or what is it? If we can't play with chaos, then we can't be friends. ChaosGrids.com. You should probably get that. I'll get it. I'll get it and I'll hold it for you when you're ready.
Figure it out.
I like to buy up websites when they're cool names, you know? Just keep them. I got one that's worth like $3,000 right now.
Really?
Behind the Dreams.
Yeah.
It was a product I was doing a couple years ago, and then I haven't used it, so.
Mm-hmm.
And the value just keeps going up.
I mean,
It's a good name.
it is a good name. I could see that lasting for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
It does. I gotta make sure I keep separate.
The energy is so intense, guys. As you see, Boris is licking places that no man has ever gone. Currently, right now. Look how long his tail is, too. Alright, Boris. Enough of the cat porn. Back to the main show.
You're the one who decided to film as he was going out.
I'm a filmmaker.
He was minding
I'm a
his own
filmmaker.
business.
When you see shit, you just point a camera at it.
I know. You just gotta harass her.
Oh, wait. I feel like I just gave him it. Okay. Here's the reveal, guys. Aaron's bad baby, the Organite pyramid that he just built with his own bare hands. And I'm telling you guys, this thing is fucking heavy as shit.
Mm-hmm.
He's actually charging his tools on it right now. Look at that. Wow. This is something next level, guys. And I joke about like prices, but if you wanted Aaron to build you something like this, like you're looking at least 1,000 or more in materials, and then just the price for his energy work to put it. I mean, this is like a fucking. You can probably get 3,500 for this easy. I would say. Easy.
Are you shitting me? I could get 5 for that.
Yeah. So
Like,
he put a lot
somebody
of love into
wouldn't
that.
even bat an eye, just
Yeah.
for the sheer size of it. It's like, yep, bought, sold, mine. It's like, all right. Alright, just need a
Quick drinky drink.
Chad's got his, healthy tea, and I got
Yeah, show him.
sugar-induced
I got my healthy tea, and then Aaron's
Sweet.
got his.
peace tea.
But it's peace. Peace and love, man.
Peace and love. This is some good shit right here. Yeah.
Peace within, peace without. As I like to say.
Mm-hmm.
This is some of my favorite parts when Aaron, Apollos and starts smoking up the grid. I love it.
Literally smoking
I'm going to sit down while Aaron does this because I've been holding this for 47 minutes. Let's go wide angle. Wow. It feels good. Energy feels good. Here, why don't you place that bad boy on there? That's done its job for me. Yeah, like Hani's comment, go, go, Chaos Grids. I've really been on my jingle shit lately. Just loving jingles.
Well, jingles are fucking awesome. As long as you can do a good one.
Yeah, you just gotta
That's
practice.
how people remember you forever and ever. I want you to ask your parents someday, anybody, the oldest jingle, the most iconic jingle that they can remember. I can guarantee you it's something that doesn't even exist anymore.
Right.
But because of the jingle, they never forgot.
And as you guys know on the YouTube page, we will be adding all of our people to the grid. But this is a tight-knit community, and we do not show that aspect of us adding our people to the grid on this channel. If you'd like to be added to the grid, go ahead and email us from the description below, and we'll vet you properly to see if you can be on there.
It's not hard. Just don't
Ooh!
be a dick.
Yeah, like we don't really let dicks on here. In a world where there was only crystals and chaos, they merged and became Crystal Chaos. If you guys got any questions for Aaron on the breakdowns, any of these crystals or anything, just comment below. Let us know you're watching. Just send some love over.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. Aaron's going to be getting into doing more videos on his own here as well, breaking down certain crystals and stuff when he's ready.
Mm-hmm.
So it's something we've talked about.
My goal is when I move, because I want to move out of this apartment, have a space that's more so all mine. Like, granted, yes, this is my apartment, but I have neighbors. I can hear my neighbors. Fuck neighbors.
I think a couple months ago, when if you go on our YouTube channel, like, I'm pretty sure the neighbors were fucking while we were making this grid.
Oh, yeah. We had one, you could straight up hear them going at it. It's like, oh, at least we know it's working.
God bless them.
Right? It's like props and all, but shit.
I was watching this show about, like, witches last night on Hulu.
Mm-hmm.
It's called Motherland, Fort Salem.
Yep.
And all the witches are, like, in the military. Like, the military accepted the witches back in the Salem days, and they protect the world and shit. And it was the Beltane Festival, and they brought in the male. It's like an all-girls, Fort Salem is an all-girls school.
Mm-hmm.
Getting them ready for war college, and they brought in, like, all the male witches, and, like, it was a big, like, fuck fest. Because they wanted the male and the female to, like, exchange energy for the power of, like, I didn't know Beltane. I mean, I know I've heard of Beltane, but I don't know, like, the deep pagan roots of it. But on the show, it was like a fuck fest to get their energy going, and they wanted the girls to be with more than one guy and all types of shit. So I thought that was interesting.
Yeah, most pagan festivals and celebrations are fuck festivals.
Mm-hmm.
Like, think about it. Like, you got a star, the coming of spring. Its symbol is the rabbit. Guess what they're doing? Fucking Beltane, coming of summer, heat, passion, fire.
Mm-hmm.
Guess what they're doing? Fucking midsummer. It's the height of summer. Everybody's basically running around naked. Guess what they're doing? Fucking. The only one that I can. Imbolc. It's the middle of winter. What else are you gonna do? You're gonna fuck. Yule. It's like, yeah, you're surrounded with your loved ones. Happy holiday. Exchange some gifts, love, and like pageantry. And then you go home and fuck. Mm-hmm. The only one that I can think of that you really don't tend to do any kind of sexual activities is Samhain or Samhain or
Samhain or whatever.
All Hallows Eve, the Day of the Dead, because, well, that's a time where you're honoring your ancestors.
Excuse me.
And I'm sorry, but I don't know anybody's ancestors who would feel honored if you were fucking on top of their grave.
Yeah.
Like, don't do that. So it's like that one, you're spending time with the dead. Mm-hmm. And not that kind of time. Please, God, don't do that kind of time with the dead. We don't need necrophilia.
Necros on that show are like the witches that like deal with like the dead, the spirit.
Because that's what necro means. Is death. And those are necromancers. And if you ever run into somebody who tries to call themselves a necromancer in this world, laugh in their face because they're full of shit. And I can guarantee you, even if they have managed to accomplish something, they're playing around with shit they shouldn't be playing around with. And it's like everybody knows who Aleister Crowley is, and
Didn't he go fucking insane?
well, yeah, but instead of necromancy, he was doing sex magic. And when you're playing around with stuff that you don't properly respect and understand, you tend to lose your mind.
Mm-hmm.
Like, go figure, right?
Mm-hmm. All right, this is where Aaron seals the deal, y'all. And then I'll go in close because I know he always likes to do a second one. Seal the grid with some nice smoke from Mother Earth. Happy Aquarius full moon, guys. Storm moon, aka Buck moon. Is it Buck? We appreciate you guys. We want you to know that we appreciate you for coming here, watching. If you watched all the way through, please comment below. Let us know what you think. Aaron, any last words for the people out there?
Just, keep in mind you want to go about this whole month and cycle with a sense of peace and calm. Because with this emerald that's right in the center there, that's going to do some deep heart work. So prepare yourself for that. Yeah, let me do a quick little peek-a-deek here.
I feel like your journals are going to be like lost relics in like 100 years that people just stumble upon and
Right,
it blows their fucking mind.
Like, this is book 1, and it's already done.
Yeah. We'll call that
book 2's over there.
Book 1.
Yeah. Let's see.
Aaron, Book 1. That's it.
So, of course, Herkimer Diamond. We got soul retrieval and core soul healing. And it's an attunement stone, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to align you and amplify your energies. You got Shungite, which is protective, shielding, and purifying. And grounding. So, we need that because really nothing else here adds those kind of qualities. You've got the Amethyst, which is stress relieving, karmic healing, it's calming, it relieves anxiety, fear, and stress, and then activates spiritual awareness, intuition, psychic abilities. So, you got the Herkimer Diamonds going through, kind of bringing everything in. The Amethyst, as it's bringing in those like lost soul parts.
Mm-hmm.
The Amethyst is helping to keep you calm so you don't get overwhelmed by it. Because, well, Herkimer Diamond would easily overwhelm if given the opportunity.
Word.
Emerald is protective. It brings about domestic bliss, loyalty, unity, unconditional love, partnership, and friendship. It's got life-affirming integrity, mental equilibrium, facilitates intensity, and focus into action. So all of this that's coming in, instead of, again, being overwhelmed by it, we're turning it into a productive force. We're approaching it because we're being calm when it's all coming in. Because if you're in a state of heightened stress, you got a bunch of downloads coming in, that's just going to add to your stress. So this is going to bring in that peace and calm, so everything that's coming in, we can handle and move forward with. We got the Celestite, boom, outer circle. It's a high vibration stone. It's to help trust in the divine. It's a purified harmonizer. Helps with dysfunctionality in relationships, balance, and helps to turn pain and chaos into love and light. So that's a good one in there. Also, angelic communication. So if you have those kind of abilities, don't be surprised if you get a little bit extra. And then these lines coming out, boom, 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 boom. The Larimar is nurturing, helps with meditation, helps let go of self-sabotage, and self-imposed bonds and inappropriate burdens and attachments. Helps awaken inner wisdom and draws in a soulmate or healing relationship, and healing the wow, I fucked up so bad I can't even read my own writing. And healing the relationship traumas that you've had of the past with this person you're bringing in. And yeah, it's like the inner wisdom of the inner child, the earth goddess, and all that. So yeah.
I almost feel like what came to me when you were saying all that is like, you said remember to find peace. To me, it's like finding peace, but within the eye of the storm.
Mm-hmm.
Like you could have all types of crazy shit going on around you, but you're in the middle of the storm, like
Exactly.
finding your fucking peace. And it doesn't matter what's going on around you because you're like, you're good,
Yeah. And like this is one of those things that like we need to, like, once we find it, we need to always have a way to get back to it, because like you just said, it's that eye of the storm. And if you are the storm, don't you want to be in the middle of it? Like you don't want to get caught up into like those outer walls and just whipped around by your own chaos. That doesn't help. That doesn't help you. That doesn't help the people you work with, you live with, any of that. So it's like you gotta work with what we have. And finding that inner peace and balance gives you, like, you feel yourself getting pulled and dragged out into that chaos. Like, okay, gotta recenter, rebalance, reharmonize, get back into where we're supposed to be, not get pulled out into the chaos of basically everything else. Because like you can't do anything about all that shit. Everything that's out and like outside of our field, like we have no control over. Like the only things you got control over is this little 6-foot circle. Maybe it's a little bit bigger, depending on your size. Maybe it's a little bit smaller. But we have this little 6-foot bubble. That's the only things we are able to truly control.
Preach.
So, find your eye of the storm and stay there. Make that your inner peace. Make that your inner calm. And once you do that, you can actually take that outer chaos and make sense of it. You can't make sense of chaos in the chaos. You can't make sense of the chaos from an outside perspective. The only way to make sense of the chaos is to find that still point where everything revolves around it. And then you can see everything as it's spinning, where it's going, where it's ending up. Are there things spinning around in your storm that are being sent to the outer rims? Did something get pulled into your storm that's not supposed to be there? Is there something pulled into your storm that you didn't know that has a good opportunity for you? Like, pay attention to those things, but you can only do that from the still point. So.
Mic drop. Drop that shit out. Woo! All right, guys. Thank you for watching all the way through. Please subscribe and like the video. Share the video if you feel called to. And remember, we do these grids once a month at the end of the month. And this, the energy that Aaron puts into these grids, yes, we build it at the end of July, but it will be for your month of August 2021. And we're signing off. And, of course, we got to show you guys the man behind the curtain, Boris Katloff himself. We wish you well on your journey. See you next month.
If there's anybody on here, can you just
And we're going to shuffle over to my phone. So look over.
Yeah, we're
to add the
shuffling
people.
the live video over to Chad. And
yeah, we'll see you then.
also, if